When you're visiting the villages of Cinque Terre, you can walk from one town to the next, or you can take the train, as we're doing now on our way to Manarola. From Cornelia to Manarola only takes about 7 minutes once you're rolling. These train tracks also have some freight trains rolling through that don't stop, as well as some intercity trains that are more of an express route, and they don't stop either. They're just passing on through. So you just wait for your local train when you're connecting from one village to the next. And then from the Manarola train station, there's this little tunnel that goes under the tracks. And soon enough, in a few minutes, you have reached the beautiful azure shores of the Mediterranean. Manarola spills down the hill right to the waterfront. You can also get here by boat. Here's how it looks as you're approaching from the sea to Manarola. Above the houses are the terraced hillsides for the grapes. And Manarola has a little cove. There's no sandy beach here, but they do have a cove that's further protected by that jetty that was constructed. There's no room to put the boats in the water as a harbor, so they store the boats up on the dry land on a boat ramp and along the main street of the village as well. They've covered the stream over so that you don't see it. It's underground here, so it's more of a just a pedestrian zone. The locals hanging out, talking story. To be considered a true local, you have to have been born here, and there are quite a few of these local residents, and they like to hang out and sit on the bench, chat with their friends, and do some people watching. And the cats also have that same laid-back attitude. In the afternoons, they honor the siesta, so most of the shops are going to close at about 1 p.m. and then reopen at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock maybe. Some of the tourist shops selling postcards will stay open, but the other shops in the little side streets, they're going to be closed. So it's a good time to have lunch. Everybody enjoys a nice afternoon lunch. You could pick up picnic supplies or sit in one of the many terrace restaurants here. Such a small place, but there is a nice selection of pizzerias and takeout food, or of course the ever-present pasta. They don't have a beach, but they do have this boat ramp, which functions as a very popular seaside gathering spot. And you can see why. It's very comfortable. There's real good swimming here. It's not an Olympic-sized swimming pool, but it's nice sheltered waters. And it's a great spot to gather. This little boat ramp was the most popular spot in town. It's a mix of locals and some tourists, passers-by, people who are just spending maybe an hour in Manarola and then moving along.